Hey everybody, welcome to another Illustrator CS6 tutorial. My name is Buddy Blackford. Today we're gonna start using the character panel here to adjust some of the type that we have going on. So for this video, I'm just gonna go ahead and use an area type tool, and I just made it within this star. And we'll just use that for now. And if you want to follow along and make it, you can do an area type tool one, or you can just do a plain old type tool if you want to. Just want to make it a little interesting. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Now you're going to want to use your selection tool, and you're going to want to have your type object selected. And you're going to want to go to Window, and then go to Type, and go to Character. And once you click on it, it brings up this panel. Now we've got the way to change our text. So we could change the text to something different if we wanted to. I want to keep it at what it was, I think. And then we've got our style here. And here we have the leading. And I wanted to talk about leading a little bit because not everybody knows what it is. So leading is the distance from the baseline of one line to the baseline of the next line. And it's measured in points, as you can see, points there. And pretty much if you see these blue lines here, now those are going to be the baselines. And watch when I start moving the leading up, what happens. And you can see they're going up and down. And if I go the other way, now I'm getting into the other side. You can see now how different it is, and they were coming together, or the text is coming together closer. The other way was going farther apart. So I'm going to set it back to like 80 because I think that's around what it was at. And that's pretty self-explanatory now. You've seen what it does. It just pretty much brings the baselines together or pulls them apart. Now, let's go on to the next thing. Oh, I wanted to mention that leading is only applied to horizontal type. So if you want to change the vertical spacing in your type, you're going to have to adjust the tracking. So next thing I want to talk about is kerning. Now, kerning is the amount of space between each individual character they type. So sometimes the space between two characters is larger than others, and it makes the word look uneven. If you're really messing with your type and want to make it look really nice, you can go in and use the character panel to change the kerning settings to either space them out farther or put them closer together. And I'll show you that now. So the kerning is right here where it has the V/A, and right now it's at auto. If I wanted to select the entire object with the selection tool, I can, auto or 0, you can put it on. 0. There we go. And now it has been changed. So I can put it on auto or 0, and if I click on auto here, or 0 down here, instead of having to type it in, you can see the difference. Now, if you want to start spacing out the individual letters, go ahead and go to your type tool and put it in between two letters, and you can start spacing out some of the letters. And you can see that they're all spacing out at the same time on this line. And if I select them, you can see that it doesn't expand just between two of them. It's going to expand the whole entire line. So if I bring this kerning in, it's going to start bringing everything closer together. Or I could just use my presets. That's 100, and then this is a -100. And now you can see the difference. I hit auto. So if you want to bring two characters closer together or farther away, then that's how you go about that. And the last thing that I want to go over is tracking. And tracking is down here where it has the V and A in the box. And what tracking is it's the adjustment of space between three or more characters. So pretty much you usually like track a line of type or a few words, and it depends on what like how your design is going and everything like that. So if I wanted to go ahead and select all this here and adjust the tracking, I can start bringing the whole thing closer so that it now ends up on one line. Or I could adjust the tracking to go up higher, space it out so that I have it going over multiple lines. Let's see, I don't know if I can get it to go 3 lines. No, I can't. Well, unless I start going crazy with it. Oh, kind of, almost got it. But if I were to mess with it, I could get this onto 3 lines. But you can see the letters are a lot spaced out. So maybe you would want to go in and set your kerning, and that would bring the letters back in together. Just something you can mess with and how you can use these together. And then if you didn't notice, this is the last part right here. That's the font size. And I'm sure everybody really knows pretty much knows what the font size is already, because I've gone over it multiple times and you use it in a ton of things, but it just makes your text bigger and smaller. So that's it for this tutorial. Then in the next section, we'll go over some more of the advanced options. If you click on this section here and you go to show options, there's more things that we can do, and we'll go over those in the next tutorial. So stay tuned, everybody. Have a good one.